Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all well. This is Ragnarok with episode 2 of my Dawn of Empire, Mortal Empires campaign. Right, before I get right into this, I just want to mention for you guys, this is going to be a long series. We're going for domination victory here. And yeah, this kind of thing could very well take 500 episodes or so. So, I mean, I know how hard it is to tune in every single day for each episode. So, I mean, feel free to stop by whenever, and feel free to leave your comments and feedback. Mostly the advice I get is very appreciative. I really take it into consideration when I'm making my decisions for the campaign. I mean, a lot of times I do play ahead a few episodes, but when I do get the advice and the feedback, I try and incorporate it whenever I think it makes sense. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and I'll do my best to try and accommodate that. And also, if you want characters' name, just let me know. I'll put the names in there for you. But yeah, like I said last episode, don't get too attached to them. I'm a little bit reckless with the troops every once in a while. Anyway, let's get right back to work. And yeah, previously we just took Grunberg, and we've just been building our provinces a little bit. Altdorf unlocked the level 2. Level 3 is going to cost 3,200. We need one more growth point, so be a little while before we get to that. But in the meantime, I mean, the clay pit, it might give us more of a chance to get some trade going, but I think it's just more valuable to get the weaving house initially, and then on top of that, yeah, I said it earlier, I want industry, roads, and the shrines. I think is the way that we're going to be going. So these roads are super cheap to build, and I think for the cost of them, getting a ton of value. We can always replace them with something else later on, but I think that additional campaign movement range within the Empire, I think, is gonna pay huge dividends later in the campaign. Alright, well, looks like we are gonna attempt this this fight here at Helmgard. They do have one crossbows units, but the Reichsguard should be able to delete them quite easily, and try and get the handgunners shooting in the flanks again. And I don't foresee a whole lot of difficulty here in this battle. Should be very easy for us. Good old Emperor Franz on the move. Probably I'm gonna end up disbanding the swords and the halberds. Probably after we do the quest battle there. I mean, the spears we might disband a little bit sooner. I'm thinking. You guys hidden up there? Yeah, you're hidden. I think we'll put them there. I'm not crazy about this map, but yeah. Excuse me. The rest of you just move back for a moment. I guess we'll, yeah, just keep it like this. We'll have the halberds and the swords on the flanks. Or, sorry, the halberds and the spears on the flanks. And just line the rest of them up.
We're ready.
I think, actually, let's have you guys over there. We're going to do the same thing. We'll have them swing around to the flank and just try and pin them. The archers in behind there. Actually, let's group this up a little bit first. I'm just wondering if we should put Franzi over here with the Reichsguard for now, and just group them together. You guys is group 2, group 3. You guys can be main group. Anyway. Alright, let's start it up. Get to work here. Are they actually moving towards us? Hang on. No, they're not moving towards us. Alright. Like that for now. Obviously, we want to shut down their crossbows as quickly as possible. There's going to be a lot of them in the woods here. Guys come around this way. They're actually moving towards us. And they're just moving around. Just doing the old AI shuffle. Be interesting to see with the update if they've made any changes to the AI. The AI is going to behave a little bit differently. Certain situations.
My subjects call.
Definitely reacting to the cavalry over here. Keep you guys in behind. Where did those crossbows go? Ah, there they are. Alright, once we engage with the main line, I think.
The Empire endures.
Alright, I want
Halberdiers.
you guys to move forward a little bit. Guys.
Take the ground. The Empire endures. Crossbow ready, General. Swordsmen, attack! Moving for the Warhammer.
Guys actually come over here.
Ready for war.
Guys line up here. This is interesting that they've only sent in a few of them here
For the Emperor.
to start this off.
Go!
Oh, no, I want you guys in there.
Franz.
Should be able to eliminate these units.
Bring it down! For Heldenhammer! Rag! Attack! Yes, my lord!
How are we looking over here? We want the bulk of their troops to separate from these crossbows so we can move in
Attack!
with the
Get
cav.
them! For Heldenhammer!
Guys coming up behind.
Moving now!
How are we doing over here? Where did our gunners
By God, Marat!
to? Guys should be able to shoot into at least there.
Ready for war!
Our spearmen could be in trouble. Alright, boys.
Hold off!
Take down those crossbows. I don't like how these guys are not stretched out. I mean, these guys are starting to break. I want you guys to shoot into those spears there.
Yes! Charge!
Sort of a little bit
As
of
long
weird
as we draw breath, they will
weird
die.
battle line that we ended up drawing here with our enemies. Actually, if you guys get up here
For the
and shoot into this
twin-tailed
blob,
comet.
that would be
Take the
fantastic.
ground.
Actually, why don't you guys start? Just keep shooting it. Start shooting into that too.
Yes, General.
All right, boys. See if we can break these guys over here. Don't worry about running them down. If they come back, we'll get rid of them.
Swordsmen. For
Guys, keep him
Heldenhammer.
pinned into place.
Handgunners.
Guys,
Moving
keep
now.
moving.
Swordsmen.
Guys are breaking.
Get them. I will not stand idle.
All right, pull back out.
March.
Get another charge in.
Yes, sir. Sigma
And-
calls.
Guys, just line up like
No lingering.
so and support here.
Go. Reichsguard knights.
Get back in there.
Handgunners.
You guys can shoot into
For
this.
Heldenhammer.
Yeah, a little concerned about this flank here, but as soon oh, for fuck's sake, what are you guys doing?
Take position! Quick march! The Empire endures! Swordsman! Taking position!
What are we doing over here? Bronzy, you need to be doing something. Get over here and see if you can help
For the
out.
Emperor!
Get the
Reichsguard!
Reichsguard out. There we go. Now we're gonna start seeing some breakage over here.
Karl Franz!
See if Franz
Take the
can
ground!
get in here, get a charge in on this guy while he's
To arms, men!
bogged into these guys.
Ready for war!
Guys,
Swordsman!
go in there.
Reichsguard!
For
Ready!
fuck's sake, these guys have come back. It's a little bit of a problem.
Sigma commands!
Just
Yes, sir,
Actually,
quickly!
gonna bring one of you over here. Actually, maybe we'll bring
Swordsman!
both of you over here to help out with this.
Formation!
I was gonna say maybe, I think the Reichsguard will be able to run them down. I think this position, yeah, just leave them shoot from where they are. Guys, get in there. Oh, it's Franz. Oh, Franz is kicking some ass over here. Look at this. Very, very nice. I think this is almost over. There's no need to run these guys down either, since we will be taking the settlement after this. We just need to break them, basically. There we go. We could let the Reichsguard get a few more kills here. Why don't we do that, actually, just so, see if we can get them to rank up a little bit. I think it's important to get these guys at a higher rank. Rank 2. Unit experience required for next rank, 593. Alright, well, I think that's gonna do it. Alright, close victory, but, you know, I'll take it, whatever. Could have been fought, I think, a little bit cleaner there, but I mean the terrain was a little bit weird, and the battle line that we ended up drawing was a little bit weird, but we didn't lose any units completely. This guy's pretty close to being wiped out. I think we're just gonna occupy it. It's tempting, but just for the replenishment, basically. But anyway, I don't think it's worth it to. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this here. Now I know you can only get this to level 3, so I mean it kind of, in one sense, doesn't make sense to have it in the main settlement chain, the main in the provincial capital, but. You only get 3 slots in these things, and we want our minor settlements to be producing, to be income producing. So I think that's my reasoning there for that. All right, so I think, oh man, this is tough. Best of the Empire. I think we go with this, and then we can. Just wondering, -5 upkeep for all units. +1 recruit rank for all units. I think that's really good. I think that's the first thing we want to get. I think the rest of it. Heroic Knightly Band. We'll want to get that, but not until we get the level 3 barracks, when we can actually recruit the captains. But I think we go for this first, and then Honest Steel. You know what? They're going to go for Honest Steel first. And then we'll go for Majestic Enforcer. I think the Honest Steel, I mean, it's a must-have, even for Franz. I think probably this will be the only battle skill we go with. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, there's so much good stuff in here. It's just like, it's hard to pick and choose. Hard to pick and choose the best stuff. Anyway, we're in a little bit hard shape, but I think we've got enough to be able to finish these guys off. You know, just keep recruiting some more troops, and then probably next turn we're gonna get rid of the spears and the halberds, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Absolutely not.
I guess we'll check the diplomacy quick, see if anybody has warmed up to us at all.
Come then. Only on it.
All right, good, good, good. Trade agreement.
Sigma's will.
Wait, what?
It is good
that...
to see fellow sons of the Empire. I refuse.
Oh.
So, it is good to see fellow sons of the... Who calls? Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich. I refuse. Yes?
Military access.
Welcome, my countrymen. Not likely. What? Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich.
Never!
I am the blood. Let the supplicant come forward.
Never!
Yeah, I think maybe they would be more
The
willing
Empire.
to trade if we
Welcome,
had
my countrymen.
if we built some. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. If we built some resources,
No, sir.
some resource buildings, but
Yes,
at the
surely
moment,
an agreement
don't think
will
it's
be
a
reached.
priority.
But I disagree with that.
I think the industry is a little bit more important at the moment, so getting the industry going. All right, so as promised, Sword of Justice, Chapter 1. Andreas Grunwald scrambled backwards up the ridge. The beast was on him. Its musk was sharp in its nostrils. It sensed a kill. Grunwald gripped his sword more tightly. You could feel his muscles protest. He was tired to the bone. His thick clothes hung from his body, heavy with rain. The water streamed across his face, nearly blinding him. The beast bellowed and charged up the slope. Sigmar, whispered Grunwald. It was twice his height. Powerful muscles bunched under matted fur. Massive hands swung a crude notched cleaver. A trooper's sword still stuck out from its back, right where the man had plunged it, seconds before his death under the hooves. Grunwald steadied himself, testing the uncertain ground beneath him. A heartbeat too soon, and he'd be lost. Timing was everything. The beast was on him. Grunwald swung his broadsword. The blade sliced through the air, gore flying from the steel. The cleaver rose to parry. At the last moment, Grunwald shifted his balance, falling to one side, twisting the sword around the cleaver. He dropped to one knee, slipping under the beast's guard. With all the strength that remained, he plunged his sword tip upwards. The point was still keen. It punctured flesh, running deep into the beast's innards. All right, yeah, some violent stuff there for you to kick off the novel. Yeah, did mention that it was going to be pretty violent. So yeah. Anyway, all right. I think we saved the growth points for Altdorf. I think we want to get Altdorf to. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough choice, to be honest. And getting these built up quickly is good too, but I think we want to get Altdorf to level 3 right away. I think it's the plan, and we've got 7 turns before the next growth point. So I think we just go with this for now.
Yes.
I'm gonna just leave these at level 1 for the time being.
Now.
No! Men,
All right,
we
let's
must
get
attack.
over here. I'm just going to.
Into
All right.
battle!
Just 1 second. I just want to change the camera settings here. I like the animation speed on normal, to be honest. Just in case I make
Fights for our nation!
a misclick or something, which does happen quite often.
Men, war calls!
Yeah, I just like the opportunity to be able to cancel out the move if I have to misclick or something. All right, we're gonna fight this manually, just only because we're gonna take a lot less damage in the manually resolved, or at least I think we will here. I think the auto resolve we probably would have taken a little bit more damage, but anyway, this should be a pretty easy fight. Shouldn't take us long to get over there and finish off Helmut Ludenhof. Yeah, see, this battlefield is a little bit more what I want out of a battlefield when we get into a fight. But let's organize things so that the casualties are on the guys that are already damaged or aren't so damaged, and then everybody who's in hard shape. Let's see here.
Swordsman! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Alright, that looks good. You 4
Soldiers of the
can
Empire!
support these guys. And then
Ready to fire!
think these guys more than likely keep them out of the fighting. Let these groups deal with this situation here. And then I've got one more.
Swordsman! The Empire endures!
There we go. And then Franzi will put him on this side.
Halberdiers!
Let's just stretch you guys out like that, but we'll keep you close by just in case. Just in case we need you. Just get right on top of them right away.
That's an order! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Crossbows ready, General! Yes, sir!
Alright, should be fine. Guys, come in behind. Franzi, get in behind. We'll go for their general right away. If we can, we're gonna isolate him.
Formation! March!
I gotta say, even though they're kind of slow, they are a good-looking unit.
War calls!
The old Reichsguard, shiny ass armor.
Swordsman! Sigmar guides us by Ulrich's wrath!
Glory to the Empire!
Ready for war!
You guys get out on the flank. Crossbows. You guys can slow down.
Sigmar calls!
Prepare for combat!
And actually, you guys
Show us the foe!
just pull back for now. Franzi, get over here.
Reichsguard knights! Take the ground! Crossbows
Guys,
ready, General!
shoot them.
Reichsguard!
Let's get a charge in behind with the Reichsguard.
Sigmar calls! Sir!
For the Emperor!
You guys can help out there. Where the hell did Franz go?
Reichsguard knights!
Crash in there.
War!
Franzi. Oh. Got my fucking handgunners caught into this nonsense. Dios mio. Or at least come out this way if you can. Dios mio.
Take the ground!
The Empire
What a disaster.
endures!
Meant to bring them around this way. But anyway.
Weapons at the ready!
Don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference here.
My subjects call!
Reichsguard knights!
Pull the Reichsguard out.
For the Emperor!
Guys can shoot into this, please. That'd be great.
Karl Franz! Moving faster! Prepare for
Actually, no.
combat.
Come over
Get them
to this.
ready!
You guys can crash into that.
Calls.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Yeah, we're taking a lot of casualties on. A lot of unnecessary casualties on the handgunners. Due to my sloppy play.
Taking aim!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're got a couple of them caught into this fight here.
Sigmar commands!
Whatever.
Swordsman!
Should be fine over there.
Reichsguard knights!
Yeah, so much for taking less casualties than the auto resolve.
For Ulfdorf!
Where the hell did the Reichsguard go? There they are.
In the name of the twin-tailed comet!
Alright, I think it's pretty much over here. Just gotta break this guy and it should be done.
Hand gunners!
Let's turn around and can shoot them, I guess.
Shoot them!
Everybody focus on this bloke. Alright, here we go. The rebellion is over. A little bit sloppy again, but now what can you do? Alright, so the next thing we want to do, we're going to get these guys replenished as quickly as possible. We'll go over and do Franz's quest battle. And then we'll start building up the Reichland and position ourselves to move on Marienburg. I think Marienburg definitely a must to capture early game. Just occupy. Good stuff. Alright, faction destroyed. Yeah, again, I think I just want to really want to save the
I am
growth
Prince
points.
and Emperor.
And let's go on a steal. Alright, so what units do we want to keep and what units do we want to get rid of? I mean, fuck. How much are the crossbows? One more turn, we can recruit new
The
crossbows.
nation calls.
Alright, this is probably not going to be a popular decision. I think I'm going to get rid of the handgunners.
I command
We'll get
here.
new handgunners later on. And I'm also going to get rid of the halberds.
Summon the electric
This is an income-based move. Or an income-inspired move. Let's merge these two.
Bring me to my men.
And then let's also merge something else. Thinking next turn we're going to recruit 3 more crossbows. We can actually even cost recruitment cost +1. That's not a big deal. I think what we want to go with initially, we could do bonus to the public order. I don't think that's huge. I think we go with growth for now. Just get the growth coming in a little bit quicker. Because maybe I was wrong. Maybe we do need that additional growth right now. I'm actually going to get rid of as I say that, destroy the fields. Yeah, I'm keen on the industry. Want industry coming in. Industry is where we're going to get our money. Want to get Altdorf to level 3 as quickly as possible. And then I think we want to get these all to level 3 after that. And then Altdorf to level 4.
What?
Alright, I'm just wondering. We should. Alright, yeah, fuck it. Let's merge one more of these. And then which one is the lowest? This one. So I'll merge this one too.
Now.
So we'll recruit 3 more swords. And then next turn we'll recruit 3 more crossbows. And then that'll be our first early game stack. It'll be nice and uniform. I really do like the swords, mainly because they have that shield. And then once you get the battle skills on them, they're fairly competent. Once they have battle skills and once they have a little bit of experience, they're in numbers. They can be pretty decent. So we're gonna move towards probably back to Altdorf because that's where the rebellion will happen. And we're going to do that quest battle next episode. I think we'll leave these settlement upgrades. Just double check the diplomacy if anyone changed their minds.
Will approach as friend and make your... I don't agree.
What? Doesn't look like it.
It is good to see fellow sons of the... Who calls? Welcome, my countrymen.
Alright, well,
Disagree with that?
that's fine for now. Alright. The creature roared in pain. Its weight was thrown forward. The cleaver fell heavily, but Grunwald stayed firm, both hands on the blade, twisting it further. Thick entrails slipped down the edge, hot against his flesh. For a moment, the beast's head lolled a few inches from his own. Grunwald could see agony on the horse-like features. So human, so utterly human. The light extinguished in its whiteless eyes. The beast's bellows drained to a low growl, and it toppled. Grunwald pulled the sword free as the massive body rolled onto the sodden grass. Panting, his arms throbbing, he stood up and stole a look along the ranks of men on either side. The line was still intact. All along the ridge, the other Imperial troops held their positions. 800 men, Reichland state troopers, battled to hold the high ground. They were arranged in long ranks, 3 deep. The halberdiers and pikemen were in the forefront, desperately trying to repel the beastmen advance from the forest. Cover at the base of the rise. Behind them, Archers and handgunners struggled to maintain a protective barrage. The foul beasts were still trying to force the ascent. There were hundreds of men surging up the slope.
Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Yeah, thanks for interrupting, man. Thanks a lot. And the foul beasts were still trying to force the ascent. There were hundreds of them surging up the slope. More emerged from the forest canopy every moment. Even though it was the middle of the day, the lowering sky made it look much later. Alright, cool. Got another reward. So we got a little bit more cash in the treasury. Let the games begin. Good. Distract your people with the brutish games. Crowds flock to the fighting arenas to revel in the violence and forget their woes for a time. Happy populace, +4. So that should stave off the rebellion for a little while. Occupy, loot, razor, sack, 60 different settlements. So we may move towards doing this. Again, I don't really want to expand, but what I'm thinking is maybe to potentially create an area of raised settlements around our Reichland here. But the first thing oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Lewin, what the fuck did you do? Oh boy. Well, looks like war with Bretonia is going to be a thing. That settlement belongs to us. I'm gonna make sure of that. Anyway, guys, I think we're out of time. Yeah, we're over the half-an-hour mark. Thank you very much for watching. Episode 3 will be next. I'll see you then. We're gonna do Franz's. We're gonna do this first quest next turn. We're gonna recruit some more. We're gonna recruit some more troops and deal with the rebellion here, and then probably move towards Marienburg. So I don't know if we'll have time to get the siege in next episode. Probably it'll just be this battle and the battle with the rebels when they do show up. But yeah, we'll keep trucking along. I'll try and keep this thing moving along at a decent pace, and I'll see you then. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.